Welcome to day 6 of Bourbisane's Blind Whiskey Advent Calendar, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you that have watched the series so far up to this point, I appreciate each and every one of you. I know it's a pain in the ass watching all these videos, but you know what? It means the world to me, and I love hanging out with you and doing it. So, for those of you that don't know, we are trying to blind sample every single day leading up till Christmas Eve and Christmas. Don't know what these are. Could be anything in my bar. We've had 2 world whiskeys pop up already, which is completely unexpected. I thought these were going to be all bourbons or ryes. So, yeah, took me for a little ride. That's okay, though. That's okay. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video today, because we're going to be asking another question of the day. It's going to give you an entry to win this bottle back here. Don't know which one. It's in this bag right here. This mystery bag. But it's a good bottle. It's one of my favorites, honestly, and I'm excited to give it away to someone. So, every time you like one of these videos, like every day's video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you're subscribed, and then answer the question of the day down in the comments. That's going to get you an entry into the giveaway. The more you like, the more you subscribe. I guess you can only do that once. And then the more you comment on the video, you're going to get entries, more entries to have better chances to win the bottle. So, just kind of fun, something I want to do to give back to the channel and give back to all you that have supported me, even just for my return to YouTube. So, we're on day 6. I decided to break out the fancy glassware today. I was feeling kind of fancy, and you know what? I feel like the Wicked Witch of the West, so we're going to roll with it and see what we get. Let's go into day 6 today. Oh boy. We're on to row 2. Day 6. What will it bring us? Something delicious, I hope. As a reminder, oh gosh, these stupid... Jeez, stoppers pop up all over the place. As a reminder, this can be anything in my bar open. So 150, 200 bourbons, whiskeys, ryes, world whiskeys, anything. So it's really, the world is your oyster, shuck away, you know? I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but color. We got darker color today. You know, I think we maybe finally avoided a world whiskey. We'll find out, though. You never know. Could just be something that's cast strength. Beautiful. Beautiful color. Nice maple color there. Pretty dark, honestly. I'm not sure how that shows up to you guys, but it looks pretty good. Minimal legs, so not much on the side of viscosity, I don't think. Well, I guess there is some dripping down there. Not too bad. Not too bad. Gives us hope. So, before we go any further, let me know. Are you, when you watch these videos with me, or when you're doing this with me, do you have these bottles? Like, I think it's kind of fun to grab these bottles and drink along with me to see if you get any of the same flavor notes or any of the same things I describe. Is that something you guys do too? I mean, when I watch WhiskeyTube, or especially before I joined WhiskeyTube, I used to constantly do that. Like, I'd have a lot of these bottles and I'd grab them and be like, oh, let me grab that bottle and try it with Jason, Mash and Drum, or, you know, it's Bourbon Night, or whoever, it might be Bourbon Junkies, all of them. So, it's fun to do. Fun to do, and if you have this bottle, whatever it is, stop right now. Go grab it. Try with me, because we may circle back in the comments question about that. All right. Whatever this bottle is. Boy, another nutty boy. I forget what day it was now. These are all blending together to me, but we got more nuttiness coming through. A little bit of an astringent oak note coming through, too. Doesn't smell super well-rounded. It seems to, nose-wise at least, it's tending to lean more towards the budget realm of things. I'll say that. It could be completely wrong. Could be a $200 whiskey, but it's got the vanilla, the caramel, the oak, the brown sugar, but it's all kind of just seems muted. It seems kind of muted, and on like the back end of my nose, if that makes sense. It's definitely bourbon. I mean, I'll say that to begin with. Guessing mash bill, I'm going to go bourbon all the way on this. I'm not getting much rye influence at all. Not much spiciness, not much pepperiness. It's a good nose. Like, it's a solid nose. I don't think this is going to be winning any Whiskey of the Year awards. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it one bit. All right. I guess let's give it a sip. You know, see how it is. See if it's any better on the palate and the nose or vice versa. So, it does look beautiful, though. Mmm. 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 Very thin. Not too astringent on the palate. You know, I was kind of describing that astringency on the nose. I don't think that's coming through on the palate too much. Must have just been more of a nose thing, because pretty decent bourbon on the palate, really. It's still got that nuttiness. It's reminding me of whatever day we did before. I don't even remember what the bottle was now, honestly. But it's got kind of that toasted nut, like honey roasted peanut, or toasted pecan, toasted almond. I'm getting a hint of cinnamon in here. I could see a wild turkey argument. I don't think it is, though. I usually, with wild turkey, I tend to get those like cinnamon coated almond or cinnamon coated pecan. This is almost like it's just like a toasted almond. It's like a toasted almond with a little bit of sugar spread on it. Maybe like some kind of dessert with like that toasted almond put on top of it. I could see that. Fancy AF. Fancy AF with that glass. Makes me feel so fancy. I don't know why I keep setting my glass down. I just keep grabbing it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very ADHD. It comes through a lot when I do these blind tastings. Because it's just me and the camera. Like, there's not many cuts. So you watch these videos, I'm not... It's me and you guys. You know, it's just us doing it together. So I'm not doing a bunch of cuts. I'm just going to drink it down and see what we get. So irregardless, it's nice. This has got a nice flavor profile. Like I said, not kicking me in the face with proof, not kicking me in the face with just flavor overall. I think it's a nice, solid intro to what bourbon is what this tastes like. Let's do one more sip. For S's and G's. Yeah, it's solid. You know, this definitely seems like an entry-level budget bottle, maybe even like a bottom shelf bottle. I'm not getting a huge flavor profile, huge, you know, nothing's blowing me away. But there's also nothing off-putting about this bourbon at all. I mean, it's very solid. I would be fine showing this to someone who is new to bourbon, having them try it and be like, hey, this is kind of like an intro to what bourbon is. So it's got everything you'd want to start with. You know, the vanillas, caramels, a little bit of oak, and decent mouthfeel, decent proof. And it's not going to blow them away with proof either. So, all right, let's go into our specs on this specifically here. I think I'm starting to get a little cold. It's not good. Like I said, proof isn't blowing me away. 95 proof. It's young. This is a young whiskey. I'm gonna say, I keep setting this out of frame like an idiot. I'm just gonna hold it, okay? I'm gonna say 4 years. It's kind of the basic for this. Distillery. I think it's, like I said, I think it's a bottom shelf option. Who makes the most bottom shelf stuff? I don't know. This could be a benchmark product, actually. It's got just enough sweetness, but I don't get a lot of nuttiness in Buffalo Trace either. Distillery, I'm going to go... I don't know. This is so hard. Why'd you guys make me do this? Gosh. I guess I'm going to go Knob Creek again. Because I'm like seeing the Knob Creek bottle there. So that's probably why. I mean, I'm just simple-minded, so. All right, Knob Creek. Whatever. We're going Knob Creek. Stocking. All right, let's see what we got. See what we got, guys. How did I do? How did I do? Day 6. I am awful. Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is. That's what it is. You know, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, let me grab the bottle. Let me grab the bottle. I just get pissed at myself sometimes because it's like, you know what this whiskey is. You've drank like 20 of these bottles in your life. I said it. I wouldn't be opposed to recommending this to someone new to whiskey, and I agree with that. This is kind of a budget starter bottle for someone, you know? It's a good bottle we recommend for them. It is. I always say this is one of the best budget bottles on the market. Has quality dropped off in the last 5 years? You bet your ass it has. This isn't near as good as it used to be. Still one of the best values for bourbon, though. It really is. 20 to 25 bucks or less in some markets. It's still really good. And it's everything you want in a bourbon. It's not going to take you on a journey. It's not going to make you want to take another sip like some bourbons do. It's not going to make you fiend like some do. But it's solid. It's solid. Would I buy it again? Yes. Will I buy it again? Yes. Will this change my mind about it at all, doing a blind tasting like this? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, it's kind of what I was expecting, you know? It kind of was, so. Question of the day today is going to be... All right. I like to relate this to the video we're doing, or the review that ended up popping up to us. So, I want to hear your thoughts on this bottle. I was so in love with the old Heaven Hill 6-year, you know, before they put out the 7-year label. This is nowhere near that even, I don't think. Like, it was such a delicious flavor profile in that 6-year. But what do you think about this one? Do you like, am I right in saying 6-year, or is it just a bottled in bond? I'm losing my mind now. I have another bottle. Heaven Hill Bottled in Bond. It was 6-year. It's got a 6 on top of the label, yes. Anyway, so question of the day. What is your thought about the quality in general of bourbons in the last 10 years? If you're someone that's been drinking, even from when you started drinking, if you're someone new to bourbon, from the time you first started into bourbon to now, do you think quality's dropped off in distilleries? I mean, me speaking from experience, I can tell you right now, last 15 years I've been into bourbon, quality has substantially declined. I think they're either lowering age, pulling barrels quicker, not blending as they should sometimes. In general, scope across the bourbon market is that way, I feel like. So that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you think, and I also want to hear, do you think one distillery is worse than another at doing it? That's another question, because that's a whole other rabbit hole we could go down. Whose quality's dropped off more than others, so very interesting, but I had a great time today, guys. I'm getting a little loose, getting a little off the rails. I apologize about that. Sorry if you don't like to see that. I know some of you prefer more professional reviews. I like to have fun, though. This is going to be a daily Christmas video, and we're going to have a good time doing it, and I'm having a good time doing it. So I'm also batch filming these, so I may get a little loose as times go on, and that's okay. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. So I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Hey, if you like this kind of content, you enjoy this, you want to see some behind-the-scenes stuff, support the channel, support me, check out my Patreon page, Bourbinsane. As mentioned, I got merchandise back there. We're doing giveaways all the time. I've got early access videos, content you can't see on my channel. So if you like that, I'd really appreciate if you just checked it out. You can even join for free over there, so it would mean a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for being here for day 6 today. Stay tuned. We're going to be through a week after tomorrow. So I'll see you on Sunday. Stay insane, everyone.